Yo, yo, what's up, y'all? Um, so it's been many, many years, a ridiculous amount of years of all of us, the individuals who just enjoy Toge in general, requesting for Fujimi Kaido to return. And finally, it's coming back um, in May. Um, I don't know how I feel, honestly. It's been way too long. Obviously, we have Car Egg Street Toge. We have Assetto Corsa Toge, which has really helped a lot. There's been so many different things, and a lot of us have just been asking for so long. So it definitely feels good. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I'm gonna hop back into because I haven't really been too active on the new Forza Motorsport. Um, it just hasn't caught my eye enough, I guess. But it feels it's like, oh, this is happening. This is cool. Like it's drawing back memories, like so many teams, friends, from the first Forza Motorsport. And for those who don't know me, I'm one of the OGs of the game. I just kind of gave up on Forza because it's like, where's Fujimi? Like I'm over, it. Bro. I've even been asking for this car in particular on the request since day one, like an Evo 4. We just now got an Evo 3. It's like, come on, bro. Anyway, this isn't about a rant. This isn't about rant. This is about reminiscing for a moment. Um, it definitely is awesome. It's memory lane. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the competition. I'm curious to see these new generation of racers. It's been far too long, so I'm excited. I don't know how much I can particularly put into it when I say put into it because long ago I was a time attacking fiend, mainly on Motorsport 3 and 4. Also, a quick shout out to someone who's no longer here with us who was like a monster on Motorsport 4 last. Fuzzy Bear, we missed you, brother. But and then there's a whole lot of other people who aren't there with us either. But that's a name that rings huge bells because they were like number one on a whole ton of the tracks. Another shout out I'm gonna give is Space Boy. He was someone who was in the Horizon series, and he came on to Motorsport 4 and was doing Toge and taking out a lot of the leaderboard times, like just placing number one. And he wishes I'm sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat. Oh my goodness, this acid reflux is trying to kill me this morning. He realizes that he wishes he could have been there with us during all that, this wonderful era that we had. And well, now I can say, well, hey, it looks like you're not going to have to wish. You can be there with new people, old people. It just depends. I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't. There's a lot of people, including myself, who kind of just gave up on Forza because it's like I just got sick of certain things I was not getting out of the game. Again, I'm not trying to turn this into a rant, but I'm excited, but also just kind of like, why was it such, a long wait like this? So it's like, I'm kind of just sitting here thinking to myself, do I want to hop back in? Do I want to start, doing all the crazy time attacks? I've already established myself Toge wise on Car X Street. So I've been doing my thing there. But it's like, this is where, this is the playpen to me, Some people started off in Toge on Forza because they saw the Project Blackjack trailer there by Landon Williams for, Motorsport 3. Then there was the OGs such as myself. We were there since, the beginning times. We were there before anything, bro. Like, we were there, like, on Forza Central. There's a website for nostalgia. Sucks that site does not exist anymore. That's a real bad shame because we were different, bro. Like, drifters, racing, the whole 9 yards, time attacking. It was something. It was absolutely something. But this is a great feeling. So I'm going to be there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be there, if that makes sense. It's like, do I feel like being competitive again on Forza after I kind of gave up decades? It's weird to say it like that. It's like, bro, it's been ages, like such a long time. But then there's my curiosity. Do I still have it? You know, I have that competitive energy is still there. It's like, can I show some of these new school kids who the king is? You feel me? That kind of runs through my mind. So I'm sure there's a lot of old heads in here. We're curious, you know? It's like, do I go laid back? Do I go competitive? Do I lay down the hammer? Like, what do I do here? Because I know the racing scene has been taken over by a lot of new players. A lot of us old heads aren't really there. Our names, because we kind of just, we existed in a time where it was the good old game battles and MLG days, right? Like, racing wasn't really looked upon as being a serious thing in gaming. You had, for tournaments, you had people doing Mario Kart. Or when World Cyber Games picked up Forza, they were encouraging people to crash on Maple Valley. Yeah, you know, you can wreck and everything. Like, it's not an arcade racer, it's a simulation. Which is the crazy part. So it's like, some of our names aren't really there anymore. Oh, I spun. But it's like, it's interesting, you know? This is definitely going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited. Part of me is excited because I'm like, who am I going to see from long ago? Can we have public lobbies back? I don't know if that's been. It's been a while since I've been on that motorsport. I enjoyed it, but I don't like the whole matchmaking thing. I miss having public lobbies, and now that we have Fujimi back, if public lobbies aren't already there, please give us public lobbies. I just want to set up toge rooms. That's all I care about. And with this new with this new tire wear system and everything, ooh. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice and crispy. That's gonna be perfect. So, and Evo, we have an Evo 3 now on the Fujimi Kaido. That's outstanding. That's phenomenal. So I'm excited. I'm questioning things. I don't know how I feel, but it's like, what's gonna happen next? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, it's good, but bad, it's like, what could possibly go wrong? Like, I have doubts, if that makes sense. I have doubts. I'm sure others have doubts, too. Like, it's exciting. But there's just this feel of doubt in my mind. I don't know. I'm interested in see who's going to be top of the boards. This is going to be interesting. Do I still have it? Can I still break top 100? For time attacking. Now, so one of my friends on the Facebook post made a comment saying, is point to point going to be back? If not, they'll have fun doing the full thing. And I'm like, ooh, that's a good point. I enjoyed mostly once it came out. I enjoyed the new downhill versus the old, which is where most of us came from, was the old, obviously, which was our downhill and uphill regardless. But I liked how tight the corners are. I prefer narrow. You know, very narrow roads. Like, it's not broad and wide open. Like, Horizon gave us so many wide body kits and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, these roads are so freaking broad. It's like all these power tunes win everything. It's like, there's no point in having an all-handling car. And now we're finally back. Handling will take over. So what is going to take over for time attacking here? What car is it going to be since we have wide body kits now? This is so interesting. Is it going to be the old Pretenders? Or is it going to be something entirely different? This is exciting. This is very exciting. But alright. I'm going to end this for now. That's my thoughts. That's my opinions. I welcome all new players. I welcome all old school people. It's going to be fun. Let's have some nice, clean races. And if they do make this like a matchmaking thing, I will make private lobbies, and if it's as fun as I'm visualizing it to be, and my doubts, I don't know what my doubts are right now. I don't really know what my doubts are. I have doubts, but I don't know what they are. So that's a good thing. It's like, what could possibly go wrong, right? But anyway, I will make rooms, private rooms, and invite people. So if you want in on this action, and if this is actually good, join my Discord. It's in the description below. Join in, and I will post when we're making these private rooms. That's if the setup is terrible on the game. If the setup is terrible on the game, I got y'all. Let's make this happen. Where dreams are driven. I really just went there. That's an old statement. All right, I'm out, y'all.